As it turns out, the best views here in Johnston aren't on the ground. We look for color in the sky. Kites on the Green is into its 13th season and is one of the best spring traditions. I'm here today with Mayor Paula Dierenfeld to learn all about where this festival got its start, which I know is near and dear to your heart. Tell me a little bit about the history, Paula, and what makes this festival so special.
Well, we started Kites on the Green here in Johnston 13 years ago, and it actually was inspired by a fairly similar event that occurred in my hometown of Sac City, Iowa, up in northwest Iowa, when I was a young kid. For decades, the Kiwanis in Sac City would host a kite tournament every year and invite all of the kids to come out and build kites and fly kites, and they gave awards for the best looking kite, the highest flying kite, that sort of thing. Well, 15 years ago, they stopped doing that in Sac City. And I thought, that was such a wonderful event for me as a kid. Every year at springtime, you'd go out and you'd see these kites flying. I thought if they weren't going to do it anymore, then we're bringing that event to Johnston. So we took that idea, and rather than having a kite tournament, what we have is a kite festival now here every spring in Johnston.
Now, there was something you shared with me really special about kites and culture.
Absolutely. One of the things that I've been really amazed and proud of is the fact that, the Kites on the Green Festival brings people from every culture to the event. And I wondered about that. Why is that? Why do we see people of every nationality, every culture here? And I think it's because, kites are one of the oldest toys in the world. And they were created and used in every country in the world. And so they took on different shapes and sizes, but every culture has that in their background. And I think because of that, that brings people from every culture to the event. So it truly is a multicultural event.
But there's more at this festival than just kites.
Absolutely, absolutely. What we learned through the years is that when families come out to fly kites, they want to participate in other kinds of activities too. So in addition to having the large professional kites and the stunt kites and the kite kits that families can make, which are free, we also have other activities like this year we're going to have we're going to have performers on the water in these big transparent balls rolling around out there. We'll have music here performed by some kids organizations, so that'll be a lot of fun. We'll have a magician this year, which is something new to the event, and we have face painting and balloon animal makers and that sort of stuff. So there's all kinds of activities for the families to enjoy.
So most important, tips and tricks. What do I need to know for my kite to fly?
Well, wind always helps, but what I can tell you is these little paper kites that we provide to anybody who shows up, they fly with almost no wind. So, you can bring your own kites out and you can fly your own kites, or you can make a kite here. And it's amazing how those kites will fly.
Paula, it has been great to spend some time with you today.
Well, thank you very much, and I hope that everybody comes out for Kites on the Green.
Well, you are welcome here in Commons Park on Saturday, May 2nd. The festival is from 10 to 5 p.m., 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information and to plan your visit the City of Johnston website at cityofjohnston.com.